Mistake number 1. Ignoring your cat's body language. Cats are expert communicators, but instead of words, they speak with their bodies. Every flick of the tail, twitch of the whiskers, and position of their ears sends a message. You might think they're just lounging, but in reality, they're telling you whether they're stressed, annoyed, or ready for some affection. For example, when a cat flicks its tail quickly, it's a clear sign of irritation. If their ears are flattened, it means they're feeling threatened. Miss these signals and your cat might retreat into their own world, pushing you further away. But ignoring these subtle cues isn't the whole story. Mistake number 2. Inconsistent routine. You might not think your cat cares about your daily schedule, but they do. Cats thrive on routine. A regular feeding schedule, playtime, and even consistent bedtime helps them feel secure. When their routine is disrupted, it can lead to anxiety and stress, affecting how they interact with you. That random let's play moment in the middle of the night? It's actually stressing them out. Keeping things predictable helps your cat trust you more. You might think it's no big deal, but wait until you hear about the next mistake. Before we move on, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on keeping your cat happy and healthy. Now on to the next mistake. Mistake number 3. It's natural to want to shower your cat with love, especially when they look so cute and affectionate. You might think that constant attention means they feel loved, but overdoing it can actually be damaging to your bond. Cats are inherently independent creatures, and while they do enjoy affection, they also have a deep need for personal space. Unlike dogs, who often crave constant interaction, cats value their alone time and retreat to their favorite spots when they need to relax or recharge. Crowding them, especially when they're clearly not in the mood for attention, can make them feel trapped, anxious, and even stressed. Imagine being constantly followed around, touched, or picked up when all you really want is some peace. For cats, this invasion of their space can lead to frustration and discomfort. It's important to recognize the subtle signs they give when they need a break, like a gentle retreat to their bed or hiding away in a cozy corner. Ignoring these cues can create tension, making your cat less likely to approach you for affection in the future. Respecting their need for privacy not only allows them to recharge, but it also strengthens your relationship. When you give them the freedom to come to you on their terms, they feel more in control of the situation, and this sense of autonomy can actually foster a deeper bond. Cats appreciate being able to decide when they want interaction, and when you respect that boundary, they'll feel more secure and comfortable around you. In turn, they're more likely to initiate contact, seeking you out for cuddles or playtime when they're ready. Overwhelming your cat with constant attention can lead them to withdraw, even from you. Instead of having a cat that's affectionate and eager to spend time with you, you might end up with a feline who becomes distant, skittish, or even avoidant. They may begin associating you with stress or discomfort rather than safety and love. The more you push for affection when they're not receptive, the further away they might pull. The key is balance, offering love when they want it and giving them space when they need it. And speaking of space, there's something else you might not realize you're doing that's pushing them further away. Mistake number 4. We've all been there. Your cat scratches the couch, and your immediate reaction is to shout no, or maybe even swat at them. It's a common response, especially when they're doing something you find frustrating. But here's the thing, negative reinforcement isn't the way to go, and it can actually harm your relationship with your cat. Cats don't think the same way we do. Unlike dogs, who often respond to correction with the understanding that they're being punished for a specific action, cats don't associate punishment with bad behavior in the same way. If you yell at them or try to physically reprimand them, they don't connect it with the scratching. They just feel stressed, confused, and even scared. This creates an atmosphere of anxiety, and over time it can break down the trust between you and your cat. When you punish your cat, rather than teaching them what to do, you're teaching them to fear you. Instead of associating you with safety and comfort, your cat may start to see you as a source of stress. They'll become more withdrawn, possibly avoiding you or engaging in defensive behaviors. It's not just the action they're reacting to, it's the stress of not knowing why you're upset. And that's the last thing you want when you're trying to build a strong bond. Positive reinforcement, on the other hand, is much more effective in building trust and strengthening your relationship. When your cat does something right, whether it's scratching their designated post or using the litter box properly, reward them with praise or a small treat. It's simple, but incredibly powerful. Cats respond much better to rewards because they can easily associate their good behavior with the positive outcome. Instead of feeling punished, they feel recognized and appreciated. This not only encourages them to repeat the desired behavior, but also helps them feel safer and more secure in your presence. The key is to be consistent with your positive reinforcement. Whenever they do something that aligns with the behavior you want to encourage, praise them right away. Over time, they'll understand exactly what makes you happy, and they'll start choosing those actions more often. This creates a cycle of trust, where your cat feels safe in your presence and knows that their good actions will lead to positive outcomes. You might think you're being tough on them, trying to teach them discipline, but in reality, you're only pushing them further away. There's something else you might be doing that could be making things worse for both of you. Mistake number 5. Boredom is one of the worst things for a cat. When they don't have enough to do, they start creating their own entertainment, and it usually means destruction. You know the drill: a cat who knocks things off the counter, tears up furniture, or turns your favorite pair of shoes into their new plaything. But what might seem like mischievous behavior is actually a sign that your cat is lacking mental stimulation. Unlike dogs, who often crave human interaction and outdoor walks, cats are more independent creatures that need mental challenges to stay sharp. If your cat doesn't have enough to keep them occupied, they'll start using their natural instincts in ways that you might not appreciate. Cats love to hunt, explore, and problem solve. Without proper outlets for these instincts, boredom can quickly spiral into destructive behavior. Whether it's scratching at the walls, running around aimlessly, or even attacking objects that aren't food, a bored cat is an unhappy cat. That's why providing them with a variety of toys, puzzles, and interactive play is essential. Toys that mimic hunting, like feather wands or laser pointers, can give your cat the exercise and mental stimulation they need. Puzzle feeders, where they have to work for their food, are another great way to engage their brains. Even something as simple as hiding treats around the house can turn into an exciting scavenger hunt that stimulates their mind. The key is variety. Just like us, cats get bored with the same old routine, so rotate toys and activities to keep things fresh and exciting. By keeping your cat mentally engaged, not only are you preventing destructive behavior, but you're also helping them stay emotionally healthy. A mentally stimulated cat is a happier cat, and that happiness leads to a stronger bond with you. When you make an effort to provide mental stimulation, your cat is more likely to feel content, secure, and eager to interact with you. They'll see you as a source of fun and engagement, which strengthens the connection you share. Now here's something that could completely change the way you see your cat's needs. Building a deeper, more trusting bond with your cat isn't just about how much time you spend with them. It's about truly understanding their unique needs and respecting their boundaries. Cats are creatures of habit, and they thrive when their environment feels safe and predictable. That's why it's so important to tune into their body language and adjust your behavior accordingly. Whether it's keeping their routine consistent, giving them the space they need to recharge, or using positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior, every little detail counts. If you're constantly crowding them, scolding them, or failing to provide enough mental stimulation, you might be inadvertently creating stress and distance between you. But the good news is, these mistakes can be easily fixed. The more you focus on their comfort and well-being, the stronger and healthier your bond will become. Cats are intuitive creatures. They can sense your intentions. When they feel safe, loved, and respected, they'll be more likely to seek your company and build a deeper, more affectionate connection. So, could you be making one of these mistakes without even realizing it? It's time to take a step back and reassess how you're interacting with your feline friend. If you want a stronger, healthier bond with your cat, one built on trust, respect, and love, start making these small changes today. You'll be amazed at how much of a difference it can make in your relationship, creating a happier and more fulfilled life for both you and your cat.